And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I'm AVstoryteller and this is my Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt. Right, let's get back into the action, shall we?
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Ciri Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Ciri Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Right. If you're looking to add cards to your Gwent deck, challenge and defeat NPCs, that's non-playing characters to you, and look for cards hidden. If an item's glowing, it's probably radioactive. Walk away, step away, run away. It's probably worth picking up. Look down pub said so. Must be true. Whetstones. That took me. Wheatstones? Whetstones? And armorer's tools let you repair your items without having to visit a craftsman. And I need to have a lot of them. To use an ability, you must first acquire it and place it in one of your slots on the right hand side of the character panel. Okay. Yeah, I am all out of... Well, I've got two of them, that's good. Yeah, it's the weapons one. I need to sell some stuff, I think. And then I can pick up some more repairs. I've got no money. Being a witcher does not make you rich. It really does not. You just spend all your money on armor. Fast horses and loose purse strings. Buy and sell various items. Right, let's pop round there. And then we'll deal with the missions at hand.
Alright.
Oi. Vimivaldi.
Well, well, look who's here.
Two holes
the
in the
White
ground.
Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
Oh, I can get a loan. I bet the interest rate is extortionate. Oh, I can convert some currency. Oh, I've got foreign currency.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
996. Beauty. Oh, you're my best friend ever.
How can I be of service?
996. From pauper to prince in one little dialogue. How's business?
How's business?
Really? That's the best you've got? That's like asking a fisherman if they're biting, or an old gran about her health. Business is booming. There's profit to be made from war, provided you've the know-how. Before Nilfgaard had even crossed the Pontar, I'd contracted for insured deliveries of wood and iron from Kovir, reaped a 7-fold return on my investment.
Nice.
So you might think, but then there's the non-human poll tax, the church's tithe, war taxes, and my overhead. Subtract all that and you're left with a pittance, a dozen or so chests and no more.
I'm just going to ask about this loan, see exactly what we're dealing with.
I need coin. Guess I have to take out a loan?
Of course, I'll arrange it right away.
Just like that?
Lady Yennefer of Vengerberg long ago declared herself your guarantor, were these circumstances ever to arise. Besides, we tried and true methods for collecting debts.
I've got 100 gold coins there. Okay, there was no mention of interest rate or how long I've got to pay it back.
How can I be of service?
Wow, immediately 30%. You know what, I'm just going to pay that back now, just in case it keeps going up by the minute.
Want to pay back my loan?
Splendid! I see you as even more credit-worthy than before.
Yeah, I gotta protect my credit rating. Farewell.
Till next time.
I hate... Yeah. If you don't have it, don't spend it. That's what I say. Oh. What my mum said, what my grandmother said. If I've got it, you can have it. If I don't, you can't. Ah, an invitation to the memorable derby. Let's read this. Take heed, one and all, citizens of the free city of Novigrad and foreigners alike. The venerable Vengelbud family has the honour of inviting you to the annual Great Erasmus Vengelbud Memorial Derby. We welcome both spectators and contestants wishing to take part in the races. As it is every year, the derby will be held on the ground of the Vengelbud's residence. Seek out the masters of the race with any and all questions. Yeah, it's spelled Derby, but you know, in the UK it's pronounced Derby. Just so you know. Solved my riddle, congratulations. Menga is furious and will not rest until he captures you, skins you alive and burns you at the stake. And now that he's got his sanctimonious paws on Dijkstra's treasure, why was Dandelion giving Menga Dijkstra's treasure? He can hire enough men to search every home in the city thrice over. I'm a Doppler, so I will be able to hide, but you must flee, or you still can. Yours, doo-doo. Postscript. Don't ever think about trying to break Dandelion free from Menga's clutches. It's impossible, but know our friend, he'll wriggle his way out somehow, or at least I hope he will. Postscript. Forgive me for not writing about how to contact me, but A, you are to flee, B, remember, B, Militia's guards, those who guard themselves. How very convenient for me. Going from your first wild hunt. Death and war guards in its wake, also the superstition goal. Yes, evil enough is the hunt itself. It takes folk captive youth, most often in the prime of their wilding years, with 10 to 20 summers behind them. The hunt rushes in and they disappear, only return years later with no memory of what passed in the time between. Okay. Ah, we've got a quest. Let's see where that is. Yeah, of course it's going to be over there. Let's see what that is. Okay. Sizable reward. We don't know exactly how much this sizable reward is, and that really annoys me. That really rubs me up the wrong way when they don't tell you exactly what the reward is. Okay, so we've got tell Priscilla about your talk with Thorsten Jr. Yeah, I think it may be time to go back and speak to the badass. Meet Tris at the Eternal Fire Shrine near the harbour around midnight. Speaking of which, what time is it? Yeah, it's 4 AM. So we've got plenty of time. So let's activate that one. Oh, and you still need to speak to a merchant about selling junk. I mean, quality weapons and armour that I've got surplus.
I've had enough of living.
I saw on the map plenty of merchants. Where are they all gone? There should be one right in front of me. There should be 4 in this town square. Where are they?
Here's a copper.
Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
What's this? Read. Books and scrolls. You look like a man who wants to buy some swords.
What? Geralt of Rivia,
Pennies,
known as the
and
White
swords and all
Wolf,
that.
the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia is enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Few years.
Who was he?
Wow.
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
All right, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
Glad to look at the others.
Be glad to look over what you got.
Oh, can't sell any stuff. can read and complete a quest. Okay, so I'm not getting rid of that. Sell. Sell. Fish tech. More stuff. Old gold hide. One leather pelt. Haven't been doing much in the way of crafting, so I'm thinking, what the hell? Let's sell some of this stuff. It's weighing me down. Rusty hammerhead. Creepy doll. What's this? Full 5. Yeah. Guess if I ever need any of this stuff for armor or whatever, I'll just buy it at the time. Probably should be enough. Let's see what you quickly got. I like how it tells you how if you've read it or not. That's good. Ghouls and Nazguls. God, these are expensive, but in this era you would imagine like books would be like horrendously expensive. Printing was not cheap, not many people could read, so you can only sell it to a very small group of people. You need to be highly skilled in order to create them in the first place. Back in the day it was usually just the clergy and the noble who could read. Okay, I'm gonna have to find someone else to sell my swords to. Message from an old friend. Let's quickly have a look at that. Geralt stopped by a certain Novigrad book merchant whose owner recognized him at once. He said someone had left a book with him a long time ago with instructions to give it to Geralt if he had ever got the chance. I'm trying to rack my brains who this might be. This naturally piqued the witch's curiosity. Sadly, the book dealer did not know the book's exact present location, only that it had a red cover and that Geralt should look for it in his stacks of dusty tomes and manuscripts. Can I use my witch's sense to find a book with a red cover? Hello. That was easy. The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, Illustrated Edition.
The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings.
Let's have a read of this. On one occasion, Muriel went on a journey to see her auntie in Maribor, accompanied by her nursemaid. Their paths took them through a forest, and in this forest lived a raucous troop of bandits. This infamous group was led by Flynn Thelms, and all the king's men had been unable to bring them to justice. Alas, such was Muriel's great misfortune that these bandits chose to attack her carriage. Muriel's nursemaid was old, blind, and deaf, did not wake when a tree fell in front of their carriage with a loud thump, nor when the bandits fought a fierce battle against their guardsmen. When Flynn ripped open the carriage door with his muscular arms and stepped inside, Muriel had to deal with the danger herself. Make our guests comfortable, young lady. The old nurseman mutters in her sleep. Muriel obediently carried out her instructions. Where's my illustrations? God. False advertising, if you ask me. Find a book with a cover using your consent. Not that one then. That would have been all too easy. Books on steps. That's health and safety right there. Tripping hazard. The treatment of furuncles through cauterization.
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization. A study.
Everyone's seen the boil, usually more than they care to. These deformities don't just mar your beauty, they can be signs of disease, or even the disease cause an epicenter. If your lungs wheeze and your heart flutters, or if you're just sick of pustules, you can carve them off and be free of it, of this ill for good. When you go to carve off a boil, use a sharp knife, which you've had a dog lick thoroughly beforehand. I wouldn't recommend this, for a dog's tongue works wonders in healing wounds. You got to be brave as you go about it, slicing as confidently and steadily as if carving off a hunk of cheese, and quickly cauterize the resultant wound using a red-hot poker. Don't pay any mind to screams or tears. Pus, bile and other humours need to be gathered in a basin, then dumped in a pit, and the pit covered, else the illness might return. Manifesto of the life of Jacques de Aldersberg.
My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
The reason for choosing Jacques de Aldersberg as Grand Master remained a mystery. The Order of the White Rose had gone through a crisis in those times, they were on the verge of collapse. So, one might guess that the Brethren wished to have someone decisive their leader, someone with a clear vision. De Aldersberg was precisely such a man. One of his first decisions was to change the Brotherhood's name to the Order of the Flaming Rose. The most puzzling aspect, however, is that the Order and the King himself decided to trust a man who, for all intents and purposes, had appeared out of nowhere. They say he was a wanderer, an errant priest who moved crowds with his speeches declaiming non-humans. They say he worked miracles and showed his flock visions of a world destroyed by the White Frost. He was undoubtedly a man of great charisma, one instilled with unshakable principles which he tried to instill in others. Was he truly a source? Was he indeed gifted with raw magic talent? That will never be known for certain. And the letter from a Witcher. In the ocean of possibilities, some events are more likely and some less. It is not easy to fish out the first, not even with one's intellect stretches through all time and space. Who is A? I left this letter for you in the hope that despite all odds you will come across it one day, for I must warn you, mankind is threatened. The prophecy's destruction by the White Frost is not just the babbling of some mad she-elf. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to convince you of this in person. If not, I must rely on this letter, which you will read many years from now at a time when you know more than you did when we first met, knowing that nothing will save the world except preparing its entire population for this catastrophe. The old tale says a child of the elder blood can stave off the dangers, that's Ciri, but I tried and failed. Ever since I've been haunted by a hideous vision, a crowned wraith, the Wild Hunt, the spectre of my failure. I was the chosen one, and the chosen one failed. You and your brotherhood are our only hope. When the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, men shall perish, and only the Ubermen will survive. Your duty is to give the world Ubermen. Whatever you think of me, do not fail as I have failed. Hey, your duty is to give the world Ubermen. That's German. Message from an old friend. Quest updated. Quest completed. Message from an old friend. Receive 50 experience points. And 51 crowns somehow. Was it in the book? Just checking everything is recording, which it is. Fantastic. Let's stick in a... Stop jumping. Stop jumping. Go on. Calm down. He gets very excited when he gets gold. 50 gold crowns. What else have we got here? Tyromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination. Brings back foul smelling memories. You can read that at your heart's content later. Oh, hello, vampires. There's a new vampire game. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 coming out quarter 1 of 2020. Really looking forward to that. I will no doubt do a let's play on that. Thereupon Isabel took Edward's glistening visage in her hand and embraces Aether lips, which were twisted into a cynical grin. If you haven't played Bloodlines 1 and you haven't played Vampire the Masquerade, the original game, go play them. Stop watching this, go play them. Go play them immediately. Then come back and watch this. Forgive me, my love, she whispers, stifling her sobs here in her bosom. But my heart doth long with fiercer passion for yon werewolf, whom thou hast with all thy vampiric vowness. 'Tis for the best, spoke Edward. That's easy for him to say. Shifting his pale face towards the equally pale moon. With me thy life was ever endangered. With yon, this is Twilight. With yon werewolf thou shalt know peace and happiness. Edward turned around and took a step towards the exit, but Isabella grabbed his wrist and bade him stop. The touch of her hand was so tender, his heart newly began to beat anew after the centuries of deathly stillness. There is more, spoke she, averting his piercing, a penetrating gaze. I am with child. Bum bum bum. Right, okay.
Spare a copper or two.
Right, okay. Still need to sell stuff.
Damnation.
A good day for commerce. Right away. The best deals this side of the pond.
Sell. Sell.
Welcome. Welcome.
Right, okay. Show me your wares.
What have you got there?
No one wants to buy my rubbish. I mean, my quality used weapons. How infuriating. Farewell.
So long.
Let's check the map. I'm sure wasn't there an armor about or something? Yeah.
The Great Erasmus Bagel
Sorry.
Memorial Derby. Ride, run or crawl. Make peace.
Armor. Okay, where's your door?
Top-notch swords.
Let's show me your wares first.
Show me what you have in stock.
Sell, 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 sell. You know, when I get to that level that I'm able to use it, I probably won't want to use an axe anyway. It's only worth 86 crowns as well. That's only got the one slot. I know it's got high damage, but steel. Why have I got the wrong sword equipped? Why have I got that Maribor sword equipped? I'll need to swap that out. What we got here? I can yeah, swap those over as well while I'm at it. 33. Oh, that's maybe may even be better. Resistance to stuff. Armor piercing. Armor piercing boots. I assume you have to kick the person to get that bonus. Ching, ching, ching. Marketing. Maybe I should swap out armor as well, actually. Oh, it's just minus 12 because of. Why is that minus 12? Is that if it's 100% goodness? How much? Well, go ahead. Yeah, and just double check this. If I just remove upgrades, yeah, it says it will be destroyed. So why would I pay to do that? It's not like I can use it in something else. I guess that's if you're using, you have the intention of keeping the sword but changing the room. But in this case, I want to get rid of the sword and keep the room. 153. Yeah, I'll take them all. %90 of item durability. No, what's this? Oh, I'll have that. Yep, we'll take that. That sounds good. Mastercrafted armor.
Mastercrafted armor. Think you could make me some?
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but I've yet to make anything akin to a masterwork. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there goes by Fergus. He might help. Guildsmen claim there's no one better anywhere south of the Pontar.
Let's see what I've got to craft.
Willing to craft something for me?
How do I compare to what I've got? What am I missing? You having a laugh? Enhance feline armor. Yeah. No, I'm gonna hold out and try and get some heavy armor. How are we doing for time? Oh, fine. Look at the damage on that thing. Level 23. Level 44. Wow. Okay. We're a bit off that. Huh. 37.
So long.
Takes a while to get out of dialogue and get back to your stuff. What have I got? 20. Yeah, so those trousers would definitely be well worth it. Okay, so let's put them on, and how do they compare? Oh, obviously I have to see how they look as well. Alder's Fork boots. I like the armor piecing of that medium armor. Those what are condottiers but boots. But they look awesome. And they have. Oops, that's what you get when you hold down the shift button for far too long. That is 100% repair. So why is it saying -12? -12 compared to what I've got on. Duh. That is offensive to the eye. That looks like a jockey's jersey. Maybe I'll wear that when I go horse riding. I think we'll go back to the bounty hunter Gamson. Oh, hello. That looks a lot better. Oh, that's it because it needs to be repaired, isn't it? So I'm going to sell this stuff off and talk to him about doing
He's a
those,
nobody. Are you cool?
Top-notch swords.
So show me your wares.
Show me what you have in stock.
Sell, 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 sell. I know it's not hugely exciting, but it has to be done. I don't really want to have to do anything behind the scenes. Sell. 75. I'll hang on to them for the time being. Okay, repair. Ka-ching. Craft something for me.
Willing to craft something for me?
Skip, skip, skip. Tempting. Where was I? Where was I? Yeah, go craft that, I think. Barrel.
So long.
Right, okay.
Is it in case the
Right.
first one?
Right. Silver sword, silver sword. Why did it default back to those terrible swords? What do you think? Damage is more, but I would lose the armor piercing and the critical hit bonuses, and I really think those critical hit bonuses are very valuable, especially when you're doing fast attacks, because you get lots of them in, gives you more chance of getting that critical hit bonus. I think I'm gonna keep it. Anyway, get me trousers on. That doesn't look half bad actually. The colours kinda match.
Smart.
Thank you very much. You noticed? Look, look, check out my shiny boots.
These are foul practices.
Shiny boots. Shiny boots. Right, okay. Destination Skellige, but that's not what we're doing. We're going back to see Priscilla. And she is there.
The venerable Reuven invites you to the races. Thoroughbreds at full speed near the Fableman estate outside town.
Yeah. Upstairs, I'm thinking. Yeah, that looks not too shabby actually.
Oh, God. The Reaper's come for me.
You lumpen proletarian. Don't be brash.
Oh, that guy caught my eye. I wondered who he was. Can I go out?
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
You're alone.
Geralt!
Okay. I tracked him down.
Listen, I tracked down Horson Jr.
Yes? And? Did you learn something?
Yeah, Ciri and Dandelion set out to steal Siggy Reuven's treasure for Horson. He promised to find someone who'd fix Ciri's phylactery in exchange.
I cannot believe she parleyed with the bastard. Why, it's widely known how anybody who packs with wily ends.
Ciri was desperate, but you're right. Wasn't the best idea. Horson ended up wounding Ciri just after he'd tortured Dudu.
Dudu? Well, how is Dudu related to this in any way?
Seems Dandelion got him involved, to help Ciri. Luckily, Dudu managed to escape, probably hiding somewhere now.
What of Wily?
He's dead.
Quest completed. Get Junior. Right.
Take care now.
Right, so that was just a inform her what went on kind of a step. I imagine maybe if he was still alive, there might have been a bit more to that, perhaps. Yeah, okay. So really, Camp Reuven's treasure. At midnight. Well, not even that midday yet, I don't think. I've got several hours to burn. Just throwing it out there. Fair enough.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Oh! Oh, God. A reaper's come for
Do you
me.
seek to get me drunk,
First
sir?
they killed my son.
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame, we would not be drinking Cote de Blessure.
Why ever not?
It's too expensive.
She's left us like nothing.
Eternal fire.
Kingfisher. Where'd you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
Show me what you're peddling.
What are you serving today?
Redanian herbal. Mandrake. Yummy, yummy. Ist. I think there are plenty actually. So I don't think I'm going to bother. We'll sell you my excess saddlebags, however. Oh well.
See you later.
Okay, so what to do? Until
word is there'll be a big tournament soon.
Let's have a quick check of the map and see what's about. We could try our luck at a level 23 50 fight. I can't be bothered playing Gwent. Catskill gear. Might be good for the experience. Let's try that one first of all, but and if you feel abysmally at that, we'll go check out the Catskill gear. Don't wanna disappear too far away. In fact, let's find out exactly where the meeting place is. Right, it is within the city limits.
All we need is a mutant.
Flapping new rice ticks, you're a bigger rag picker than me!
Wooden horses on the roof, huh?
Humans. No bread, no coin.
I've
all
had
is
enough
shite.
living.
Kick him!
The temple guard stands ready to fight!
Who do I need to speak
You
to
go
pick a
your
fight
way,
around here?
I'll go
Found
mine.
the captain
One word
another
and I'll
victim.
clap you in the stocks. Truth is,
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
It matters not what you're called, it matters not where you're from. What matters is if you're prepared to fight Captain Mortimer!
Who organises these
Who
fights?
organizes these fights?
Tournaments like this have been held in Skellige, Velen, and Novigrad for ages. Each region has its own champion.
Novigrad's is the tailor. Defeat Mortimer, and you'll gain the right to challenge him.
Okay, let's fight. Let's pick the forward.
I'm ready.
95 on
Let's
there.
do this.
Fight!
Troops, here now!
Try a bit of, yeah, a bit of counter attack. Well. Oh, I was stunned there. Another little counter attack.
Troops, here now!
His big wind up of his is like huge.
Giving me no choice.
Redania!
Oh, took one on the chin and another. Oh, and he goes down.
Geralt of Rivia dethrones Captain Mortimer! Behold your prize champion! Archibald O'Neill is one you might face now. Is it in case
Fist
the
of
first
Fury,
one breaks?
Experience point 25.
One word and I'll clap you in the stocks.
190 crowns. Catching.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Okay. Fist of Fury, Novigrad. Is it close? It's close enough. Might as well. 7 to
Ugly bastard.
What the hell? You're just gonna stand there. Getting bored now.
I'm gonna kill you!
Beautiful plan of just picking them off with my crossbow. Just got bored. Blue.
Life's wet enough in the gutter.
Shady individual.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Strumpet. Another shady individual.
Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
Must be getting close now. Let's get some food down my neck. Oh, didn't mean that. There you go. You look wet.
I'll make you weep blood! Oh, hey!
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Against our champion.
Right, where's the bookie?
I expect model behavior, scamp.
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber, I'm a bookie. I trust you're here to fight.
Tell me about the fights.
What can you tell me about these fights?
Bouts are held in Novigrad, the Skellige Isles, and in Velen. Each region has its champion, but to face the said champion, you must first defeat 3 other contenders in that region. Defeat the champions of Velen, Skellige, and Novigrad, and you will win the prestigious title of Champion of Champions.
Let's do this. Only 50.
I'm ready.
Hear that? A fight at last! Our champion, Archibald O'Neill, to face Geralt! Fight!
Nice hat. Did your boyfriend make it for you? And lovely little counter attack. Oh, I'm through the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The man who dethroned Archibald O'Neill! Bravo to Geralt! A beautiful bout!
Want to be crowned the best in Novigrad. Who do I gotta fight?
Durden the tailor fights every night in the outskirts where the non-humans have settled. Behavior scamp.
Experience 25 points.
In short,
yeah, she's
who
the best.
kisses your
Crown
ass
100.
today will bite it tomorrow.
8:28 a.m. Still plenty of time for fighting.
Double chase.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
Cleaver's henchman dwarfs.
It just rains and rains.
I hate the rain.
Hey, look! Is the tailor cut out to remain champion? We will soon know.
He is.
Oh, let's have a quick check of the notice board after while we're here. Ching, 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 ching. New marker, undiscovered location. The White Lady, let's read this. Good people, take pity on the poor lost lot of us peasants. The fields outside of town are haunted by a race somewhat like Maid in the Penis. Ah, new race probably. Though her visage is ghastly and sullied, you cannot walk with intense bands of evil and hope to escape alive. It's just keeping us from harvesting our crop, meaning famine and misery awaits us if nothing changes. So we plan to hand all our remaining gold to whoever drives this White Lady off or kills her. Tell them that Natus's widow. Yes, since I have got many an inquiry into the matter already, I'll let it be known right here. I'm not interested in remarrying. Okay. Okay, that may be something to do next.
What do you want? Like a miller's son.
Alright, Bucky.
Ah, we've been expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world could you possibly defeat me?
Shall we give back? No, we'll let our fists do the talking.
Came here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and all, a momentous occurrence. Before us, in just minutes, Geralt of Rivia will face the tailor.
Come here, bitch. Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
I'm gonna tell him to stitch this.
Pathetic. Shit.
Oh, he punches well. Oh. I'm gonna stay away from the counter attacks, I think. And just try to go with the dodging, because the counter attacks don't seem to be working very well. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Any last words?
Come on, Taylor. Pretty pants, if you ask me. Oh, and he goes down.
Durden is champion no more. Henceforth, the title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your fill of slapabouts just yet, you'll find other eager challengers in Velen and Skellige.
Receive 75
Can they
experience
not
points.
burn those pyres beyond the city walls?
240 crowns. Yeah, beauty. Sticking a cheeky quick save there. How are we doing for time? 53. Let's see how far
Time
away
for a
this
change of scenery.
new race is. Which contract? The White Lady. Ah, it's right there. Let's squeeze that one in. That's what she said. Very shady looking.
What is it?
Greetings, Witcher.
I'm here about the notice.
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. My notice has been hanging so long, Sun's near bleached it blank.
Managed to decipher it somehow, but I need more information.
Ask away. Afraid to go out in the fields anyway for fear of ending up like Mikko and his band.
So this lady haunts the fields.
So the White Lady haunts your fields?
True. Just past the hut near the old tower. Folk say she's made her home there.
Mikko and his band? Who are they?
Mikko and his band. Who are they?
4 lads, drunkards and good-for-nothings all. They'd drained a few pints and decided they'd all plough the White Lady. Maybe then she'd bugger off.
Romantics.
Seems the White Lady spurned their advances. They still lie in the field. Folk are afeard to bury 'em. So, will you save us from her?
Let's talk reward.
White Lady can wait. Let's talk about my pay first.
Ooh, a tasty looking one. Okay. Let's try that.
Oh, Master Witcher. If I had that much coin, you think I'd still be working the fields?
Yeah, okay. Let's try halfway.
It's too much. Come down a ways and we might agree.
Probably gonna get one more chance at this. Let's try that.
Oh, so be it. I can toss in that bit.
Okay, I'll help.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Using more effective means than brave Miko.
Contract. The White Lady quest updated. Right, okay, and let's remind ourselves. Where's the beastery? When dealing. Where are they? So we're gonna assume it's an one or the other. Spectre oil, yard, and moon dust. Spectre oil. Moon dust bomb. Ka-ching. And on there. I don't have any enhanced spectre oil, do I? I do not. Next burning question is, why do I not? Because it seems I haven't found it yet. Okay.
Oh, it rained in my suit.
Let's get a potion down my neck. See what we've got. Night rage. That might be the way forward, or we could take some of that. Let's have some of that. Quest updated, the White Lady. Investigate a place where the White Lady attacked using your Witcher sense.
Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare.
Examine, examine, examine.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noon Wraith did this. Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire. Expected to see 4 bodies. Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly, in a panic.
Let's try and get there before it gets to noon. That would be nice.
Ought to explore the tower.
New marker, Drim Castle.
Blood trail leads to the cellar.
Check out the barrel. Oh, Guardsman Boots diagram. Torn up page, race decoction. Dwarf and spirit. Just in case I can create that race decoction, let's have a quick look at that. Race. All parts present. Whenever a single hit drains more than a third of vitality, a quench shield is activated which protects against the next attack. Awesome. I say we have some of that. No. There we go. Investigate the rune tower using your Witcher sense. Grammarian steel sword diagram. Superior elemental oil.
Ghouls tracked the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale. Cracked. All signs point to a noon wraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then.
Talk to the widow about the noon race. 25 experience points received. Oh, hello, what we got here? Is it? It is getting on a bit. I've got red dots on my map. What's going on here? Bandits? Could be by the look of things. I think we're going to go back to this lady talking about the noon raid, but I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and let me know what you think of the series so far. And join me for the next episode. So until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.